All right, welcome back to my studio. Today's another day in the studio, cooking up some amazing dope beats, bringing the vibe. In my previous video, I have a giveaway in there. I'm giving away 2 copies of FL Studio. Make sure to check that out if you didn't watch that video. So I'm just letting you know before we begin. But anyways, let's hop into this one. So with this one, I'm going to start with some drums. I want to create something super nice and deep and nostalgic. So I'm going to start with some drums. I'll make sure that my audio is loud enough. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna start with my kick, and my tempo is gonna be around, let's say 115, around there. All right, so now I'm gonna place my kicks all the way up to 8 bars like that. And I'm gonna start putting in some claps. Now I'm gonna throw in some hats, and I'm trying to go with this as quick as possible because, you know, as a producer, sometimes you want to work on your efficiency. Your efficiency is everything sometimes, and that's what you want to do sometimes without even timing yourself. You know, just push yourself to the limit and go fast as you can, or maybe even time yourself if that's your thing. Okay, so now I have a good, nice bass line of drums. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into some plugins, and what I'm gonna pull up is maybe a GMS, and I'm gonna go into pads and textures, and I'm gonna drop in some pads. So I'm gonna put in this triad, just like that. And it's gonna go over for like 4 bars, like that. Boom. And I'm gonna send it to a mixer track and make it duck to the kick. I'm gonna open a toxic biohazard to see if I can find something that I can use for like a melody. And what I'm gonna do in here is I can go into leads. Let's see what the leads have. Okay, so I have a lead that I want to throw in, which is kind of like a melody that goes like this. So I'm gonna record that into a new pattern like this. Just like that. So now I have some DX10 open, and I'm gonna go and throw in a log drum. All right, so let me record that. Make sure I'm not overwriting it onto a pattern with some stuff on. Create a new layer. I think I want to add the layer of another clap, which is this one here. And I'm gonna open this graph editor here, and I'm gonna go into pan, and I'm just gonna pan these left to right. So these are gonna be kind of like my ghost claps that are just gonna be playing like right in the back. So I found some chords that I'm gonna add, which go like this, just like that. Nice and simple. So I'm going for a more like a minimal type of track. So I'm using this patch called Enlightenment from Flakes. So that's the one I'm gonna use for this sound. It's actually an arpeggio, but I'm just gonna use it in short bursts like that. Just like that. So I'm gonna record that in. That sound. That sounds sick. Let me record that before I forget what that was. Yo, that sounds sick. I love that sound. So I'm gonna add some chords that I'm gonna add that are gonna go like. Something like that. I think that sounds nice and musical. And I'm gonna make sure that I clone this log drum sound, and I'm gonna layer it with an E flute. So let me play this back for you so you can hear it in full, so you can hear how it came out. But I made something super nice and deep and super minimal in such a short amount of time. I wasn't even timing myself, but I know I made it as quick as possible. Let's play it back and let's listen to it.